Hello viewers, welcome to the lecture series of SSC Quantitative Aptitude. This is your tutor Keshav Agarwal and this is lecture on average part 7. So in this lecture, we are going to solve previous year question on average. So let us start with the first question. The average weight of A, B and C is 40 kg. If the average weight of A and B is 35 kg, that of B and C is 31 kg, then what is the weight of B? So the combined weight, average weight of ABC is given to us. The average weight of A and B is given to us, and the average weight of B and C is also given to us. So we are interested in finding what is the weight of B. So let us have a look over the solution. So we are provided with the average weight of A, B, C, correct? So using the formula that sum equal to average times of number of observation, we can obtain the total weight of ABC. So that will be A plus B plus C equal to 40 times 3 equal to 120. Okay. And secondly, using the same formula, we can obtain the total weight of A plus B, that will be 35 times of 2 equal to 70. And combined weight of B plus C is equal to 31 into 2, that will be 62. And name them equation 1, equation 2 and equation 3. Now subtract the equation from 1 from equation 2 and equation 3. So take the sum of 2 and 3 and subtract it from 1. I will have A plus B plus C minus A plus B plus C equal to 70 plus 62 minus 120. And the answer that I'm going to have is B equal to 12 kg. So that is exactly what I wanted to compute. The correct answer here will be option number B, 12 kgs. So moving on to problem number 2. The average of numbers A and B is 16. The average of numbers B and C is 40. So what is the difference between C and A? So we have two numbers A and B, or to be more precise, we have three numbers A, B, C, and out of which the average of numbers A and B is 16, the average of B and C is 40. So we are interested in finding the difference between C and A, that is C minus A is asked here. So let us have a look over the solution. So again, using the same formula that we used in the previous question, so A plus B will be 2 times 16, correct? And B plus C will be 2 times 40, because 2 is the number of observation and 40 is the average. So 2 times 40 will give you the sum of B plus C. So subtract the first equation from the second. I will have B plus C minus A plus B equal to 2 times 40 minus 2 times 16. So C minus A equal to 80 minus 32. So it will be C minus A equal to 48. So the required difference between C and A is 48. So the correct option here will be 48. Moving on to problem number 3. The average age of Ram and Rahim is 10 years. The average age of Rahim and Ramesh is 15 years. The average age of Ram and Ramesh is 20 years. Then what is the age of eldest of 3? Okay. So the average age of Ram and Rahim is known to us. The average age of Rahim and Ramesh is known to us. And average age of Ram and Ramesh is also known to us. So we are interested in finding who is the eldest out of these three people. So using the same formula, Ram plus Rahim is equal to 20. Okay. And Rahim plus Ramesh is 30. And Ram plus Ramesh is 40. So we also derived that Ram plus Rahim plus Ramesh equal to 45. So we have 4 equations now. And from equation 1 and equation 4, I will have Ramesh equal to 25 years. And from equation 2 and 4, I will have Ram equal to 15 years. And from equation 3 and 4, I will have Rahim equal to 5 years. So it's now very easy to see that Ramesh is the eldest among the three. Therefore, the eldest among the three is Ramesh, who is 25 years old. So the correct option here will be option number A, that is 25 years. The average weight of 10 boys is increased by 3 if one of them weighing 40 kg is replaced by a new boy. The weight of new boy is. So there are 10 boys and their weight, average weight, increased by 3 kgs. If one of them whose weight was 40 kg, he is replaced by a new boy. So we are interested in finding the what is the weight of new boy. So weight of new boy will be equal to 40 plus 3 times 10, that is 70 kg. So the correct option here will be option number B, 70 kgs. Moving on to problem number 5. The average age of 15 members. So here we have 15 members of a committee is increased by 4 years when two members whose ages 60 and 70 are replaced by two new members. So there are 15 members in total, and out of them, two of members are replaced whose age was 60 and 70 by two new members. And what is the average age of two new members? Okay, so let us see the solution. So the total increase in the age is given by 15 members into 4 years per member. So that will be 60 years. So the sum of ages of new members is equal to sum of ages of replaced members plus total increase in age. So that will be 60 plus 70 plus 60 equal to 190 years. So the average age of new members is sum of ages of new members upon number of new members. So that is 190 upon 2, that is equal to 95 years. So the correct option here will be option number D, 95 years. Let us move to next problem, that is problem number 6. The average runs of a cricket player of 10 innings were 40. So there is a cricket player and he played 10 innings in which his average was 40. So how many runs must she make in her next inning so as to increase her average by 3? So if she wants to increase the average by 3 runs, then how much runs she should score in her 11th inning? That is what we are interested in. Total runs needed is equal to 40 times 10 plus 1. So that is 473. So that is the total score she should have to have the average of 43. Okay. So runs in the next inning is equal to total runs needed minus runs scored in 10 innings. So if we know the total runs that she have to score in 11 innings to have average of 43, and if we know how many runs she have scored in 10 innings, and if we take the difference, then we can easily compute that how many runs she should score in her 11th inning to increase the average by 3. So it should be 473 minus 10 into 40, that is 73. So the correct option here will be option number C, 73. Let us move ahead to problem number 7. The average price of two items is 2440. If their price are in ratio 9:11, then find the price of costlier item. So here there are two items and their average price is 2440 rupees, and their price ratio is in 9:11, and we are interested in finding what is the price of costlier item. So sum of two items is 2 into 2440 rupees, because 2440 is the average price. That means price of 1 plus price of 2 divided by 2 gives us 2440. So if I take the product of 2 and 2440, then I will have the total price of these two items. So which will come out to be 4,880 rupees. So their price are in ratio like 9 is to 11. Okay. So 20 unit equal to 4,880 rupees. So 1 unit is going to be 244 rupees. So the costlier item is 11 times 244, that is 2,684 rupees. So the correct option here will be option number A, 2,684 rupees. Average price of 20 pence is rupees 18. So we have 20 pence and their average price is rupees 18. If 12 new pence are added, so now we have 12 new pence and that is added to the collection, and now we have 32 pence in total. So the average price rise by 4. So earlier average price was 18. So now the average price is increased by 4. Correct? So what is the total price of the new pens? So we are interested in finding the average price of new pens. So let us see the solution. Average price of 20 pen is equal to 18 rupees. That is already given to us. So the total price of 20 pen is going to be 20 times of 18. Okay, so that is 360 rupees. So that means the 20 pens that we have in a collection cost 360 rupees. That means if you want to buy those 20 pens, then you have to pay me 360 rupees. Okay, so now I have added 12 new pens. Then the average price of 32 pence is 22. That is also given to us. Correct? Because it said the average price of 32 pen increased by 4. So 18 plus 4 is 22. So the new average of 32 pence will be 22 rupees. So the sum of total price of 32 pen is 32 times of 22. That means 704. So now I know the total price of 32 pence. Total price of 32 pence, that is 704 rupees. I also know the total price of earlier older 20 pence, that is 360 rupees. So if I want to know the price of 12 new pens that are added, so it will be the difference between 704 and 360, that is 344 rupees. So the correct option here should be option number D, that is 344 rupees. Let us move ahead to problem number 9. Average of 4 numbers is 45. So there are 4 numbers whose average is 45. So the average of first 2 numbers is thrice the average of other 2 numbers. What is the sum of first 2 numbers? So this relation is given to us, which is very important and it will help us to solve the question. So let us have a look over the solution now. Average of 4 numbers is 45. That is already given to us. So the sum of 4 numbers is going to be 45 into 4, that is 180. And let's suppose the average of other 2 numbers is x. So the sum of other 2 numbers will be 2x. Correct? Obviously. So the average of first 2 numbers will be 3x. So the sum of first 2 numbers will be 6x. So 2x plus 6x is equal to 180 and 8x equal to 180. So x will be 135. So the correct option here will be D, 135. Moving ahead to problem number 10. The average of 5 numbers is 48. So we have 5 numbers and their average is given to be 48. The average of the first 2 numbers is 40, while the average of other 2 is 58. Find the value of remaining numbers. So let us have a look over the solution. The average of 5 numbers is 48. Sum of 5 numbers is 48 times 5, that is 240. So the average of the 2 numbers will be 40. So the sum of 2 numbers will be 40 times 2 equal to 80. The sum of the other 2 is 58. Sum of other 2 is going to be 58 times 2, that will be 116. So the remaining number will be 240 minus 80 plus 116. and that will be 44. So the correct option here should be option number A, that is 44. So now moving ahead with problem number 11. So the average weight of 25 members of a group is 39. So there is a group in which there are 25 members and their average weight is given to us and it is 39 kgs. So the average weight of 27 members of another group is 21 kg. So there is another group and which have 27 members. So their average weight is 21 kgs. So what will be the total weight of members of the both group? What will be the total weight of the members of the both group? So this is a very simple question. So first of all, find out the total weight of first group, find out the total weight of second group, add them up and you will have your answer. So how you are going to find out the weight of first group? So it is very easy. The average is given to you, number of members in that group is given to you, multiply the average with number of members, you will have your total weight. So that is exactly what we are doing here. So the total weight of members is 25 times 39 plus 27 times 21. So that is going to be 975 plus 367 and that is equal to 1542 kgs. So that will be option number B, 1542 kgs. Let us move ahead to question number 12. In a class of 70% girls and remaining are boys. So in a classroom there are 70% girls and remaining are 30% are boys. So if the average of girls marks is 30 and that of boys is 40, what is the average of whole class? So individual average is given to us and we are interested in finding the combined average. So the ratio boys is to girls is 30% to 70%. So that is 3 is to 7. So the average marks will be 3 times 40 plus 7 times 30 upon 3 plus 7. Okay. So this formula we have already seen in our lectures in which average 1, part 1, we have already seen these formulas and so the average marks is going to be 120 plus 210 upon 10 and it will be 33. So the correct option here will be option number A, 33. Let us move ahead to question number 13. The average of 15 numbers is 45. So we have 15 numbers and their average is 45 and one more number is added to these 15 numbers and a new average becomes 50. So what is the new number? Let us have a look over the solution. The average of 15 numbers is given to be 45. So the sum of 15 numbers is going to be 15 times 45. So you can see that we are using this thing that sum equal to average times number of observation again and again. So you must be able to clearly understand when we have to use it, when it is required, because we have already seen a lot of problems based on the same idea. So the average of 16 numbers is 50. That is also known. So now the sum of 16 numbers is going to be 50 times 16. Correct? So new number. What is a new number? So you know the sum of 16 numbers and you know the sum of 15 numbers out of those 16. So what is the 16th number? That is very easy. Just take the difference. 16 into 50 minus 15 into 45. That is going to be 125. So the correct option here will be option number A, 125. So the 16th number that joined these 15 number is 125. Let us move ahead to problem number 15. The mean of 20 observations was 42. It was found later that an observation 54 was wrongly taken as 45. The corrected new mean is. Let us see the solution. The mean of 20 observations is equal to 42. The correct value is 45 and the wrong value is 45. Correct value is 54 and the wrong value is 45. The correct average will be 42 plus 9 upon 20, that is 42.45. So the correct option here will be option number D, 42.45. Let us move to problem number 16. The average weight of a group of 20 person is 40 kg. So there are 20 people in a group and whose average weight is given to be 40 kgs. So the average weight of another group of 40 persons is k kgs. So there is another group of 40 peoples and their average weight is k. So if the average weight of all 60 people together is 60 kg, then what is the value of k? So answer will be 20 times 40 plus 40k is 60 times 60, correct? And on simplification, we will have 40k equal to 2800, that is k equal to 70. So the correct option here will be option number D, 70. So let us move ahead to problem number 17. The average of marks obtained by S1 and S2 is 30 more than the average marks obtained by S2 and S3. If the marks obtained by S3 is 50, then what are the marks obtained by S1? So it is given that S1 plus S2 upon 2 minus S2 plus S3 upon 2 equal to 30. So this information is given to us. And also S1 minus S3 is 60. So S1 minus 50 will be 60. So S1 will be 110. So the correct option here will be option number D, 110. Let us move ahead to problem number 18. The average of 15 results is 52. If the average of first 8 results is 56 and that of the last 8 results is 55, then what will be the value of 8th result? So the 8th result is going to be 8 times 56 plus 8 times 55 minus 15 times 52. So it is 108. So the correct option here will be D, 108. Let us move to our second last problem, that is problem number 19. So the average of 21 consecutive natural numbers is 53. So we have 21 consecutive natural numbers and their average is 53. So what is the value of smallest of these 21 numbers? So let us suppose the first natural number of the series be n. We suppose this because the series and that is provided to us is consecutive. So the first natural number is n. So the second one is going to be n plus 1, third will be n plus 2, and the 21st natural number is going to be n plus 20. Apparently, this series in arithmetic progression where n is the first term and n plus 20 is the last and 1 is a common difference. So the sum of series is going to be n plus 20 plus n upon 2 and the sum of series will be given by multiplying the average, that is 21. So 21 into n plus 10. So according to question, 21 times n plus 10 will be 53 times 21. So n plus 10 is 53. So we will get n equal to 43. So the correct option here will be option number C, 43. Moving on to the last problem, and that is problem number 20. The average of 5 numbers arranged in a row is 309. So we have 5 numbers and their average is 309. The average of first 2 of these numbers is 431 and the average of last 2 of these numbers is 231.5. So what is the value of number at the center of the row? So sum of all 5 numbers will be 5 times 309, that is 1545. Sum of the first 2 numbers will be 431 times 2, that is 862. Sum of the last 2 numbers will be 231.5 times 2, that is 463. Now the value of the number at the center of row will be 1545 minus 862 minus 463, that will be 220. So the correct option here will be option number D, that is 220. So that would be all for this lecture, and I'll see you in the next lecture with few more problems that are previous year questions. Thank you.